Having a baby is an exciting time but often leads to questions. This video will show you the services and facilities that we can provide for you and your family whilst you're having a baby. Welcome to Eastbourne Midwifery Unit. This is a low-risk midwifery-led unit run by midwives and maternity support workers. You are very welcome to come and have your baby here, but you will need to have a low-risk, uncomplicated pregnancy. Another option you may wish to consider is the home birth service, run by the community midwives. And again, your pregnancy needs to be straightforward and low risk.
Here at Eastbourne Midwifery-led Unit, we offer a range of services for women and their partners and their families. We offer antenatal appointments here if they're unable to get antenatal appointments with their community midwives. We do a 36-week risk and tour here, and that's to assess people that would like to deliver with us to make sure that they're low risk and fit into our criteria.
This is the address of the hospital. It is worth noting it down together with the postcode, which can be entered into your sat-nav. The address can be found on the front of your notes. Car parking is available, for which there is a charge. You will be issued with a ticket on entry and must pay at the machine inside the hospital before you return to your car. The hospital also lies on several bus routes. These may be useful for you when you are coming to attend the hospital for antenatal appointments rather than driving. You should contact your local operator to find out which service is best for you. We advise that you plan your route in advance and practice this. Make sure that your family and friends know where to come as well. Remember to keep your car full of petrol, as you never know exactly when labour will start. Ambulances should only be called if there's a real emergency. And don't forget that you can always travel to the unit by taxi if you don't wish to drive. If you arrive after 9 p.m. in the evening when the main entrance is closed, please go to the accident and emergency entrance and they will direct you down to the midwifery-led unit.
Hello, Maternity Triage, can I help you?
On the front of your notes you will find the phone number for the Maternity Triage. Please ring this number if you have any pregnancy concerns about yourself or your baby. Use this service if you think you are in labour, the baby is not moving as it usually does, your waters have broken, or you have any other worries or concerns. A midwife will answer your call and will advise you about what to do next.
On Friday morning, my waters went at 6:30 in the morning, and then I phoned just to let them know, and they said come down and we'll have a look and confirm that they have gone. And then I came down with my husband about sort of 7:30, and they confirmed that they'd gone. And then I stayed for an hour or so just so that they could monitor baby and just check that everything was all okay, and then providing that was fine, that I was going to go home and see how things progressed and everything. And we got to we didn't even make it to the entrance because the contractions were coming quite thick and fast by that point.
We started contracting very early in the morning, but very slowly, just period pains. I wasn't even sure whether it was kind of the start of anything, to be honest. Throughout the day things got a little bit more, but nothing, and by sort of 4 or 5 o'clock it just kind of happened very quickly, every 5 minutes. So I rang the triage number and spoke to the lady on the phone who said, to come straight in.
We suggest that you pack your bags in preparation for the birth of your baby by 36 weeks of pregnancy. You will need to bring in clothes for yourself to wear in the ward area, possibly something to wear in labour, slippers, dressing gown, pants and maternity pads, toiletries and towels. For your baby you will need clothes including vests and a hat, nappies and an outfit to take your baby home in. You will need to take your baby home in a car seat, and we suggest that you bring the car seat in when you are ready to take your baby home. For everyone's safety and security, we keep the doors locked to the unit, and visitors must ring the buzzer to gain entry. Please be patient if it takes a moment or two to be let in, as the staff are busy caring for mothers and babies. Cleanliness is taken very seriously within the hospital environment. Please ensure that you and your visitors clean your hands with the hand gel provided when entering and leaving the ward. For women, we advise that you wash your hands regularly, especially before and after using the toilet and before eating your meals.
The facilities that we offer for delivery here, we've got 2 designated delivery rooms, but we can actually deliver in other rooms. One of which has the birthing pool, which we call the lily pad, and that has soft lighting. We usually have electric candles. People can bring their own music in and play it through a speaker there, so their iPods or phones. And the other room has the same facilities with music, lighting and everything, but doesn't have a water facility. We do have a corner bath linked to one of our assessment rooms, so if the pool is full at the time, then women can opt to go in the corner bath if they want to either labour and birth in that facility as well. Here in the Eastbourne Midwifery Unit, we offer labour and postnatal support for low-risk women. If they come in labour and that position is any different, then we can offer them a swift, effective transfer to the Conquest Hospital, where there are a full range of obstetric facilities. Women have often thought about the pain relief that they want to use in labour before they come in and may have put this in a formal way in a birth plan. We can facilitate their wishes with that. We provide them with balls, mats, water. All of this will help them keep mobile and get into positions that they want to for labour. We also provide Entonox, and that can be mobile or in situ in the room. We can provide them with pethidine injections if that's what's required. And then we also have the burners for aromatherapy oils, but they have to seek professional aromatherapy advice before they bring those oils in. We don't provide that information for them.
Were you really nervous? Obviously it was your first baby, so you didn't know really what to expect. And
yeah, I was very nervous, and you don't know what to expect with regards to the pain and how you're going to deal with it.
Yeah, how you're going to cope.
I managed with just the gas and air.
I went into one of the other delivery suites first and tried like the ball and the TENS machine and things like that. TENS machine, I'd not heard of one before or used one before, but I think it just sends like electric pulses very slightly when you're having a contraction and just eases the pain. She was delivered in the water. And again, that was really nice because you're in the water and you're weightless effectively. You've got the flexibility to be able to try different positions and things like that. And
I think I tried everything with Lucy. Like I said, it was really slow, so I started with gas and air and I just couldn't tolerate it. And I went on to try some pethidine, but again, it wasn't really for me. Oliver was speedy as anything, so under 6 hours came perfect natural delivery, just gas and air. Amazing. Lovely cup of sweet tea and some jam on toast. Perfect.
Spot on.
That's what you need.
Becca just put her on my chest straight away basically, and yeah, she just sat there for a while and while we all took it all in, and that was that really.
We weren't rushed at all because we thought, it's quite late in the evening, so we thought, Martin's going to have to go home, but it was brilliant. He was able to stay. We didn't feel pressured to leave at all.
We offer 2 postnatal rooms that have gone en-suite facilities. We have the potential for another 3 or 4 bedrooms that don't have en-suite facilities, but we have toilets and bath and shower to offer those people. When people come in labour or postnatally, then they can have their partners stay with them or a designated other person. They have recliner chairs but are welcome to stay 24/7.
We went into one of the rooms round the corner and stayed there for a night, which was like a home from home really. And it was nice having Joby, my husband, there because he stayed with me for the night, so that was quite nice because you sort of left to your own devices a bit, but you know that the midwives are here if you need it, so it's kind of like the in-between stage of you going home, so you're not just sort of left and abandoned. You know that if you do encounter a problem, then you've got the support there, but you are left to sort of like have your own freedom and your own space. So it was really nice to have that.
And the stay is very flexible. It very much depends on how the feeding is going and everything else. We also run, along with the antenatal clinics, we run postnatal clinics. Again, the advantages of coming in here is that we do have other services if they need available. We can offer them appointment times, which is quite popular because we can generally stick to within a half an hour time frame for check of both mums and babies.
Meals will be served to you on a tray, and there is a day room where you can sit and eat them with other women if you would like some company. If you need to find a member of staff, please come along to the office or ring your bell. In the main reception of the hospital, there is a shop which sells many useful items and gifts for mothers and babies. There is also a cafe serving snacks and hot drinks. The whole site, including the grounds, is designated as a no smoking area, and we ask you and your visitors to respect this, please.
She came out and was delivered and popped on my chest, and then she latched on within about sort of half an hour of me having her.
Lucy was pretty easy to latch on. Took a few more days to kind of get that positioning right, but I don't know whether it's just doing it before or feeling more confident in yourself, but he's been no problem at all, and it's been the best thing for both of them, definitely.
It's the best way to go for baby, I see it as anyway, so, and Danny agrees, so yeah, and we've been really lucky that both Lucy and Oliver have taken so well to it.
The main key, that having the support there on the unit when you're on a ward, so that you don't feel like you're on your own. I think everybody thinks that it's going to be a natural experience to breastfeed, when really it's quite hard work, and when you've just given birth, you do need the extra support there.
I'm Naomi Burnside. I'm the infant feeding specialist at East Sussex Healthcare Trust. I work cross-site on both the midwifery unit and at the Conquest hospital. My main aim here is to help support you in your chosen method of feeding, whether it be breastfeeding or bottle feeding your baby, and to give you all help and support in whatever chosen method you have.
So the key thing. So I'm one of the breastfeeding peer supporters, working at the maternity unit and also at children's centers around the area. We're all volunteers and we've been trained up by the NHS, and we've all been breastfeeding mums ourselves, most importantly. That's why we're here. We've been through it. We know how great it can be, how rewarding it is, and we also know how tough it can be sometimes, and some of the trials and tribulations that you can go through, especially in the early days. Well, we've got drop-in sessions, and you can just come in. We're really happy to be here providing additional support for new moms. It's great that there are so many resources available. You've got your midwives, you've got health visitors, there are midwives who specialized in feeding issues as well, and we're really happy to be part of that team, that we can come in and just provide that extra support and lift whenever you might need it.
Well, all our midwives and maternity support workers and students are all trained up to UNICEF baby-friendly initiative standards. So we will all be saying the same things and be able to give you the accurate support and care that you need in your chosen method of feeding. I also run monthly infant feeding workshops, which are cross-site. They are at Eastbourne Midwifery Unit and at the Conquest Hospital, where you can learn more about infant feeding, breastfeeding and relationship building.
When you and your baby are ready to go home, your care will be transferred to your community midwife. She will visit you at home or see you in the postnatal clinics. We will also give you contact numbers. If you have any worries or concerns, please do not hesitate to call us. We hope that you found this video useful and it has answered your questions. If you would like any further information, please do not hesitate to contact your community midwife